Hello you absolute legends, welcome back to the channel, and it's John here again with something a little bit different for you to enjoy. Yeah, it's this, look at it, it's a Hyundai i10. Now I know what you're thinking, bear with me. It's not for me, it's not for the collection, and as I say, it's something a little bit more unusual than what we normally feature on the channel. So I'll give you a brief history of the task I was set. My mum, bless her, was still knocking about in a 2002 plate Vauxhall Corsa C, the comfort model nonetheless. And I can hear the timing chain from here. But she's got to the stage now where she wants something a little bit posher, a little bit nicer, and a little bit easier to drive in her, shall we say, later years. And so I looked at a few cars for her: the Honda Jazz, a Suzuki Splash, and even a K12 Nissan Micra. And then I was put onto one of these by a friend. Now I drive Hyundais as part of my job. We have the Hyundai i10s, and they're actually very good cars. And I saw this for sale recently on the local Facebook marketplace for a good price, is the honest answer. What you'd expect to pay for a 7-year-old car. So me and Mrs. John Coupland, we jumped in the smart wagon, as you know, and we headed on down, just down the road, in a thunderstorm nonetheless, to go and view this. So what is it? It's a Hyundai i10 2015 plate, and it's the SE edition, not the premium SE edition, and we'll go through the differences in the video. But I just wanted to show you around the car, take a look at it, because for many people that watch the channel, this isn't the sort of content that you might watch. And I did also spot that there is a lack of Hyundai i10 videos on the YouTube. So we'll have a quick look round, have a look at any issues that are with the car, we'll have a look at the interior, we'll start it up, look at the load space and the boot space, and just get an overall view of what I think to the car, and what Mum eventually thinks. So it's finished in blue, and it's not the perfect day for filming this video because it's quite bright sunshine. We're enjoying the bank holiday, and it's the Jubilee, so we've got the flag up as well. Crystal's in the garden with my dad, with her granddad, so she won't be making an appearance in this video, but we'll take a look. So yeah, the SE edition finished in this lovely blue. It's actually called, make of it what you will, Morning Glory. Yes, that is officially the paint code colour. Supplied originally by Reed Hyundai, the HW plate, which is the Isle of Wight. It stayed there until 2019 when Reed Hyundai brought it to King's Lynn and supplied it to its second owner. It's had 3 owners now, being my mum the third. And we've got the original number plates here, and of course the original dealer sticker as well. And I won't lie, for something that is for a certain clientele, shall we say, and is a 7-year-old car, it's nearly immaculate, is the honest answer. We haven't got alloy wheels, which is what Mrs. Coupland Senior did not want. It has got aircon, and it is a manual as well. Let's take a look inside then. So opening the passenger side, what have we got? We've got electric mirrors, electric windows, and we've got this lovely blue interior as well, and it's got almost sort of a ripple in it. And when I saw this on the pictures on the marketplace, I thought that it was all water spots and damage because it doesn't photograph very well, but it is lovely. We've got this wonderful scratchy plastic carbon effect blue interior, but taking a look inside, actually there's loads of room, and the headroom on this is unbelievable. I'm, as you know, 6'4" and 20 odd stone, and I drove it home, and blimey, what a drive home it was. It really was fantastic. Glove box obviously empty. Do have all the service history and paperwork with it as well. Inside, looking at the in-car entertainment, we've got FM radio and CD player. We've got air conditioning as well, which is part of the package that Mum wanted. It is a manual. This needs a clean. It's a bit grubby, as you can see, but we have got the original i10 mats in here as well, and it's just generally overall quite a nice little car. 12-volt socket here, 12-volt socket here. We've got our auxiliary and USB ports as well, and somebody has fitted this aftermarket Berry, it's called, or Berry. It's a phone Bluetooth connector, and it's very good. Will Mum use it? Probably not, is the honest answer, but it's good to have, I suppose, just in case. Taking a look then at at the passenger's rear. Plenty of space in the back here. I don't even think these seats have really been sat in. And they do fold down. It has got 60/40 fold down seats into the boot, and we'll have a look in the load space in just a moment's time. So taking a look then around this side and to the driver's side. Again, plenty of space. Electric mirrors, electric windows, keep calling them mirrors. Electric windows all throughout front and rear. And again, this is your 40% fold down load space as well. I would say the same sort of size in the back as the Vauxhall Corsa that she's currently driving. Let's take a look at the driver's cockpit area and the key. Downside is it comes with one key, or it has come with one key. The owner said that they lost the other. It's not a major issue for me. We're going to get a new one done from an auto electrician. It's going to bing bong and tell me that all the doors and windows are open. 65,628 miles. And it's connected to the phone that we're on as well. Good thing I like about this is all the controls on the steering wheel. We've even got cruise control on this model as well. Not sure if that was standard, but as I say, we have got cruise control on this model. Let's pop the engine bay and you can have a look inside the engine. It is a 1 litre, it's nothing special, but actually it does get up to quite a speed on the roads. Okay, so we've popped the engine bay. It's a little bit dusty, it's a little bit dirty on the airbox. We need to give that a bit of a clean, but it has been very well looked after. So this is the Hyundai i10 litre engine. And one thing that just threw me when I was opening the bonnet is that the bonnet stay actually stays on the lid, and it took me ages to find the bonnet stay hole. I was looking here, I was looking here, I was looking here, and actually it's here. So this bit is the bit that unfolds, if that makes sense, and it clips back into the bonnet here, which is unusual. We've got the usual things: washer, tank, we've got the power steering fluid, we've got the radiator, of course, coolant, and the usual bits and pieces. Dipstick is here, Mrs. John Cooten would argue, and so the dipstick is behind the camera. Obviously a fuse box and quite a hefty battery, if I'm honest. But under here it needs a little bit of a clean out, but actually it's nice. No rust, no marks, and I wouldn't expect rust, to be honest with you, on a car of this age. Hyundai badge looking quite nice, and this front grille with the daytime running lights, actually quite nice. And on the premium model, the SE Premium, you get little LED lights here as well, along with your running lights. I'm not a fan. Someone's done a headlight upgrade on this. They've put the white lights in. Not sure I like them. Probably going to change them back to the normal yellow bulbs. Headlights, they need a little bit of a clean with some plastics or something like that, but it's a never-ending battle, isn't it? Once you've started, you don't stop. Quickly then, we'll take a look at the boot, take a look at the load space. Again, the Reed Hyundai Kings Lynn there. It's quite big. Nice and clean in here. It's been well looked after for a car of, as I say, this age. I didn't expect anything less. One thing I do like to look at on boots is, has this plastic trim been scrawked up? Because if it has, it's people not really paying much attention, taking things in and out, and it's lovely and clean in there. We haven't got a spare wheel. We've got a toolkit, the usual nowadays. Tyre inflator, toolkit and bits and pieces, you know, that gunk that you put in your tyre. Probably going to try and find Mum a spare wheel for that. But when do you use a spare wheel? Really, we've got some tethering points there and some isofix points in the back as well. So, overall, a wonderful little car for a very good price. We paid just under £4,000 for the car. I won't give you the exact figure, but it was advertised for just over 4, and we paid just under. Things I'm going to get for Mum include a load liner. We're going to get some little mud flaps as well, official ones. They're not too big, they're about that big. They sit on the back and the front. About £50 for a full set of them, proper Hyundai ones, but we're gonna get Mum some of them as well. Quickly before we end the video, we'll just start her up, have a listen to that 1 litre engine, and overall very good condition. And it's one of these modern cars which I'm going to have to put my foot on the clutch before we start her up. Make sure she's out of gear, which she is. And the whisper quiet engine on this. Mum got in it and said, "Oh, I feel like I'm driving an electric." Well, we're not there yet, but 1 litre K engine, ticking away nicely. Little bit of a chitter from a belt here. I think it needs just tightening up. But overall, a wonderful little Korean car. Let me know what you think. Would you have one? Would you drive one? Have you got one? Let me know in the comments below. It's always good to have your verdict. And if you are on the social media, the Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagrams, it's at John Coupland, all one word. If you want to give me a follow, let me know. Would you have one of these? What's your verdict on the Hyundai? Wonderful little car, and hopefully we'll give her plenty of years more motoring. Fantastic looking little thing. I'm a fan. I would have one in a heartbeat, and I'm absolutely gutted that I've got to give it back to Mum at the end of the video. But she has said, touch wood, that I can sort of take control of the Corsa, and there'll be a video of the Corsa coming shortly. Until next time then, thanks for watching the video, and like and subscribe.